Hey guys, welcome back to another Movie Buzzer Live. And basically, what we're going to talk about today is my thoughts on Halloween Kills. I did watch this movie on. Ooh, nice, nice for it to fall right there, right when I'm in the middle of something. All right, so I did watch this movie Friday, the day it came out. I did end up going with the Peacock network and watching, or Peacock app, and watching it that way. And paying I think it was $5 for the month for Peacock. Um, because I ended up having some family over, and we had basically a streaming Halloween Kills streaming party, and we watched the whole movie. We got some pizza and watched the movie. It was great. So I'm gonna start this video off first with basically a non-spoiler review, just in case. I do apologize for the fact that I did take time. I didn't do my review right away. I didn't, weekends are hard for me to live stream only because I'm with my family. I do stuff with my family, and family is always the most important thing. So, I'm getting it to you now. As you know, Monday Night Football's on, and I do have it on in the background, so I'll be probably wouldn't be surprised if I turn around for that. So I apologize for that as well ahead of time. But Halloween Kills. My thoughts on the movie. Um, the movie. I liked the movie, but it was underwhelming compared to the 2018 one that we got. Um, that's just kind of where I stood with it. There was things I liked about this movie, and then there was things I just did not like, and I'll get to more of that probably in the spoiler review, spoiler part of the review here. But it was underwhelming. I thought, again, I love the music in this one. Um, because that was one of the things I liked about the 2018 version was the different music that they played. Um, like when he's stalking or when he's about to kill or something like that. There was a lot of time. There was a couple times in this movie that had the same thing, and I like that. Um, there was things like, I mean, I can't spoil it if it's already in the trailer, right? Um, the the whole mob scene, the whole everybody wanting to kill, go after him and everything like that. I did not like that. And the fact there were so many useless fucking characters in this version in this movie and everything, and it just. Uh, but I tell you, if you love fucking carnage, you love fucking just seeing the kills and how people die in this movie, then you're gonna like that part of the movie because I mean they had some creative fucking kills. The firefighter scene alone was pretty damn good. Even though a lot of people wanted that scene taken out of the movie, which I'm glad they didn't do it. I'm glad they didn't listen. It's fake, people. It's fake. It's make believe. It ain't like we're really killing the firefighters. And a murderer would do something like that. So we gotta quit trying to be so sensitive to shit like that. It's stupid. It's a horror movie. It's make believe. That's what it's for. But anyway, um, the movie, like I said, it was underwhelming as far as some of the previous, but it was a lot better than the other Halloween movies that we've gotten in the past. If you're coming into the stream, guys, I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hit up the comment section. Let's talk about this. I want to make it a discussion. As far as this movie goes, did you like it? What did you think of it? If you're catching this video later, by all means, hit the comments, hit the like button. Um, and of course, any super chats are of course always welcome for the channel. Thank you. Um, but overall, I would probably give it maybe a 6 out of 10. I think that's where I'm going to go with it on this. Um, Now I'm going to get into probably what I'm going to basically talk about the movie now. So I am going to be saying some spoilers in here now. So if you haven't seen the movie, you might want to check out. Just want to let you know. One of the parts I didn't like about it was what they did with Lori. Lori, basically she was in the hospital the whole fucking movie and it just was pointless. She was pointless. Oh, I'm gonna go get him and I'm gonna. But she didn't do nothing. Oh, he's coming for me. I love the fact that they state because that was what they tried to state in the original. That they made it like he was about Lori, but he was also just he wasn't in the original. I don't know. He was trying to kill her, but it made it like it just made what they had stated it was in the 2018 one, where he was just a straight killer. He's a straight, you know, he does what he does just because he wants to do it. The only reason why he got taken to where Lori was because the doctor took him there, and that was where the doctor, took him to Lori's home. So therefore, yeah, that's the reason why he had a face to face with Lori and everything. So yeah, he wasn't looking to go there. And then made this one where he was just wanting to go home, and he went home, and he kept going home, even after the fucking beat down that he took in the fucking street. Um, but again, the kills were fucking awesome in this movie. I love the kills, but the story, like I said, the story fell apart to me. I did not like the mob, which was led by Tommy Doyle, which I didn't mind I didn't mind the fact that it was Tommy Doyle. I just didn't like his character in this movie. I thought it was very bland, very just. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I didn't mind the shit. The other girl, the other young girl from the original. I can't think of her name right off the top of my head right now, but her acting fucking sucked. But it was neat to see her, because you're bringing back all these older characters from the original, which I like that part, but their fucking acting sucks. The nurse sucked. I know she's been in a few of them since then and everything, but I mean, just it was some of the acting from those parts were stupid. The sheriff made no fucking sense. He has got to be the worst fucking sheriff I have ever seen in a fucking movie. How he placed one fucking order, and then he couldn't fucking stop a mob. I mean, fucking, you're the sheriff. Lay down your fucking law. It didn't make no sense. It was stupid. The granddaughter of Lori wanting to go after him and everything. I understand the reason why she did, but it was stupid. But the screenplay, and just it was some of it was dumb, and as far as a movie itself was not that great. Like I said, it's watchable for me, but it's not the top of my Halloweens. Um, Intelligent Psycho, what's up, Chris? That's news to me. Never knew the people who complain wanted the beginning scene taken out of the film. Wow, lots of oversensitive knuckleheads out there. Yes, they wanted that fucking scene taken out. They wanted the firefighter scene taken out. And I'm sorry. I mean, why? It's oversensitive people, and I just don't understand why people wanted that so fucking bad. I just thought that was the stupidest fucking thing in the world. It's make believe. It's horror. It's not real. So what's the difference? I mean, if you fucking kill a cop in a I don't know, like say Die Hard or something, you killed the fucking cop or something. Oh my god, that's okay. Or I wish I had a good example right off the top of my head right now of a good one. Where these people, a character that shouldn't got killed. Maybe even like a movie like Pet Cemetery or something like that. The kid gets killed. The kid dies. Oh my god, kid dies. We don't want that. But yet, I'm surprised they don't bitch about that. But of course, it was a crappy movie, so I can understand why. Except for the original. And it was also in the story. But the thing is, I mean, it's make believe. They don't need to cut that shit out. It's stupid. I like the return of the old characters from the original Tommy and Lindsay. Thank you. The way the script used the mob at the hospital to look for Michael Myers was pretty insufferable and ridiculous. Yeah, that whole chasing the other inmate was the fucking stupidest fucking thing in that movie. To me, that was so fucking stupid. And him committing himself to suicide and everything is just. It was that was was the dumbest thing in that fucking movie. That was the dumbest thing. They're trying to rally, which had resemblance of me to of Halloween 4, when the beer bellies go after him and everything, and they kill the wrong guy. And that, even in that movie, they did that. So basically, that was the resemblance for Halloween 4 in that movie, in this movie, and then also you had of course, the mask that the prankster kids were using, that Michael ended up using and putting on the ones who were after him, the nurse and everything. And apparently, Buffalo scored, so that's cool. But yeah, 1 second. All right, guys. If you're coming into the stream, thank you very much for coming into the stream. Leave a comment, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, by all means, subscribe to the channel. Any super chats are very welcome. See who wants to be the MVP for the night. And if you're catching the stream afterwards, make sure you're also hitting the comment section, and I will hit you back up. In fact, I got to hit some of the other ones back up that have been doing it recently for me. Sorry about that. Been busy. But yeah, anything else you guys want to talk about as far as this movie goes? How did you like it? I want to know what you think. Leave it in, hit that comment. Let me know so that way I can put you on here. And we'll discuss it, because to be honest, I don't even know where I want to rank this movie, to be honest with you. Of course, it's going to be, the bottom of the heap for me as far as Halloween movies is always going to be H2. And then right above that one is Resurrection. Those two are like the worst Halloween movies in the franchise, and I can't stand watching neither one of them. It's nowhere near the top. I like probably a good 5 other movies before it. So, but yes, like you said, Intelligent Cycle. I did like the return of the old characters, the Tommy, Lindsay, and the nurse. I thought that was cool, but I didn't like the way they utilized them. The one that played Lindsay, was her acting fucking sucks. No wonder she ain't been in. She's been in shit since then, but I wasn't a fan of her acting in this. But they did leave her alive to come back again. Tommy, I didn't like. I liked Tommy Doyle, but I did not like the way they utilized him. I really didn't. Hey, Android. Sorry I was late, Chris. Was it decent, or was it decent at least? Like basically, I did say earlier in Android, I was kind of let down on this one. I really was. Um, this movie let me down a little bit. I thought it was going to be a lot better than what it was. If you are wanting Carnage Candy and you want all them kills and you want to see the way fucking people die and shit, oh yeah, it's that definitely, because he's very creative in some of his skills, and I liked it as far as the kills goes. Very gory, and a lot of people are like, Michael Myers is not gory, he's more stealthy, and then he just kind of strangles you or knifes you. Um, and that's true. Older Halloween movies, the original Halloween movies, are not like that. They're not really gory. In fact, when it came to the Halloween movies, I remember when my kids were younger, those were the ones I let them watch. I let them watch the first Halloween, and Halloween 4, Halloween 5, and H2O and stuff like that, because they're not gory. So therefore, yeah, they got kills and everything, but of course that's what slashers were. They weren't gory though. Now, when they were younger, I didn't let them watch the Rob Zombie ones, because those were just raunchy horror. That's raunchy horror. So though they haven't, my kids have never watched the Rob Zombie ones. So, but they watched this one, because I did take them in 2018 to see that one, and then like I said, we had a streaming party for this one. I ended up hosting a streaming party at the house with family, and we watched it Friday night, and the kids watched it and everything. I took my whole system that I have back here, with because I have another big TV in another room, but I don't have the surround system in that room. So I took what I could, what I have of that, put it in another room, turned out the lights like a movie theater, eating pizza, having some drinks. It was great. Um, that's what made it really really cool for me. As says, Halloween Kills box office domestic opening is 49 million, 5 million international. Yes, it did make good money, or considered good money as far as post pandemic. Of course, it wasn't going to make as much money as the last Halloween movie, because the last Halloween movie also was the rebring back of it, after it had been gone since '09. So it had been like 9 years since we had a Halloween movie. So that was one. When you take that much time off from a movie, sometimes nostalgia kicks in, and you want to see, and especially with it, pick it up where it's supposed to be picked up after the first one. So that's the reason why the first one, I think, made more money. This one, some people didn't like the 2018 version. Um, so usually a sequel doesn't make that as much money as the first one, especially when it comes to the horror franchises. So therefore, that's one reason why I think it took a step back on that. But it was released on the Peacock app, which I'm one of the ones that watched it on it. So of course, yeah. I mean, I think that dug into it a little bit, but it still made decent money for what it is. I mean, especially as far as franchise wise, it was one of the better ones. So, and we're already guaranteed we're getting the next one. We're getting Halloween Ends next year, so which I am looking forward to. Definitely looking forward to Halloween Ends, because I want to. It's time. Okay, it's time to watch Michael Myers end. I think it is time for the series to end, be gone for a while, and then, eventually be, of course, rebooted like all series. Um, but what's so funny is, like, we're getting all these slashers, all these 80s, 90s slashers coming back. We got Michael, we got Chucky in a series now, we got Scream coming back in January. Where's our Freddy? Where's our Jason? That's all we need now. Let's get Freddy and Jason back in there. Now, I think Scream will be a better box office draw, because of the fact that it's rebooting it. It's rebooting it slash sequel, but it's been a while since we had a Scream movie. So again, could end up revitalizing that series as well. And I like the fact that, the good thing is, if this movie did good and Scream does good, then Hollywood sees that, okay, people want these nostalgia slasher movies again, and then we'll start getting them again. Just hopefully we're not too worn out on them. Too worn out. Hopefully not. Um, I'm trying to move my mouse for my phone. I am not all there today, apparently, guys. Sorry. Ninjoid, Halloween 1 and 2 in 2018 are the best for me. And for a lot of people, that is the top movies. Me personally, 4 is the original Halloween is always a favorite. And I go back and forth between that one and 4, because 4 was the first one I ever watched. And I loved 4. I grew up with the Jamie Lloyd story, and um, Danielle Harris. I loved her ever since that movie. Um, so 1 and 4 I go back and forth with. 2018 was a great one though as well. As uh, these Halloween film make you less excited for Halloween Ends? No, actually no. I'm still pumped for Halloween Ends. Because I knew this movie was going to end with the cliffhanger, like I thought it was, and where they killed her daughter and everything. So kind of curious where it's going to go. I had heard that it was going to pick up not right after that. That this will pick up uh, a time hop from this. So it's either like the next Halloween, or It's either like a year later or something. It's not going to be taking place right after. I think part of it will be, but not all of it. So I'm kind of curious to see where they go with it. Hey David, how's it going, sir? Nice to see you in here. I prefer in Intelligent Cycle. I prefer the 2018 version, H2O, and Part 1 and 2 over this. See, and that's where I'm kind of wondering, where do I place it? And I don't even know if I want it. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do rankings? I want to hear from you guys. If you want to see me do an updated ranking with this Halloween Kills in it, let me know. Because I did do believe I did a Halloween rankings. I can't remember if it was before 2018 or right when 2018 came out or something like that. So if you guys want to see me do one, let me know in the comments. I'll do one. I kind of want to wait till next year until the ends came out, then I can do the entire franchise in one shot. I can still even do another one then too, so we'll see. David says Friday the 13th did have its own series in the 90s. It did, but I never watched. I watched Freddy's Nightmares, a couple episodes. Yeah, it fucking sucked too. And that was in, I think, the late 80s when that happened. So Ninja says, I know I'm going to get heat for this, but I actually thought 3 was okay. Some people love 3. Some people really like 3, and 3 is like one of those hidden gems for some people. Some people write off 3 as that one doesn't even count in the Halloween series. It just depends, because they were trying to make it an anthology series and it never worked out. By the way, guys, if you're coming into the stream, I appreciate you guys. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think of Halloween Kills and everything. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Super chats help the channel, and I was wanting to see if any of you send in a super chat, see if you become the MVP for tonight. And if you're catching the stream later, also hit that comment. Let me know what you think. But yeah, three was perfectly fine. There ain't nothing wrong with 3. It's not. I don't really see me. I don't consider it part of this franchise. I really don't. It's its own movie itself. It has nothing to do with Michael Myers. Therefore, I don't. That's kind of. I don't. It's a stepchild, the redheaded stepchild of it, basically. David says the last Halloween movie I watched was H2O. Wow, if it's when it came out, that's been a long time, dude. But at least you skipped quite a few sorry ones. But somebody also said that it was like with the Halloween movies, you get one good one, then you get a bad one. You get a good one, and then you get a bad one. And a lot of people think this was the bad one. 2018 was great. This is the bad one. Next one with Ends, which is the last one, will be a good one. So here's hoping. Did you watch the new Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer? Yes, I did. And dude, I had gotten chills when I watched that trailer because just the nostalgia, dude, of that, of a Ghostbusters movie. And now I was never a huge Ghostbusters fan growing up. That was my cousin. And I remember always going, when we got together, we'd always play, what I was into, which was probably Freddy, and then we'd play Ghostbusters because he had all the Ghostbusters stuff. But I've become a Ghostbusters fan over the last few, over the years and everything, and just the nostalgia of watching that trailer, and I'm so excited for that movie. Was my number one anticipated movie last year, but then COVID hit. It became my number one anticipated movie of this year. That one was, Halloween Kills was, and Spider-Man No Way Home. Those are my 3. Halloween Kills was kind of a disappointment for me, so I'm hoping the other 2 bring it back up for me. David says I'd like to see it. Okay. It had nothing to do with Jason Voorhees. I kept waiting for the dude to show up. Yeah, I must have been. Oh, okay. All right. Can't remember what you're talking about there on that one. Sorry about that. As I'm really hoping for Sidney Prescott to be revealed as Ghostface at the end of the Scream. I don't know. That one's a toss up. A lot of people have been wanting her to be the killer for a long time. Like all of a sudden now she's the killer, And who knows? A lot of people I've seen where they've said that it's Stu from the first Scream, because she said Oh, great. So basically, they said that he survived the TV falling on him and everything, and now he's the killer. And they even stated in the trailer that it was basically they're mimicking, I guess, the killers of the past. So who knows? Um, it could happen. It could really happen, and it surprised the fuck out of everybody. I think that would really surprise everybody if it was like Stu. But do you really think they're gonna bring him back? So I don't know. Intelligence Cycle really hyped for Scream 2022. That's going to be epic and the way darker, edgier tone from the trailer. It's going to tug on the heartstring. Dude, I love that fucking trailer because it was not. I seen. It didn't look like there was any comedy in it compared to previous ones, like previous ones, and that's actually pretty good. I don't mind a little comedy, but it looked very serious. The tone looked very good. I loved what I was seeing out of that. So here's hoping that that's what we're going to get. Um, here's hoping that's what we're going to get out of that. So that's what I'm hoping for, at least. A really good dark tone Scream movie. I got a feeling it's going to do good. A lot of people are really hyped on it, especially after this last trailer. It really looked good. Any horror fan is looking for it. The only thing that worries me is movies that come out in January never are not typically good movies or do good at movies. But you got to think though, 2020, we have the number one movie of the year was released in January. Of course, it was come on, what happened? But Bad Boys 3 was released in January, and it was a good movie. So not necessarily all the time. As all the Marvel Studios movies got delayed, yes, I did see that. They pushed. Basically, all they did was just push them back each slot from where they were. So Doctor Strange is now in May, which is fine. Doctor Strange is Multiverse of Madness. As big as that movie is getting, as far as what's going, everything is going on right now in the multiverse and everything, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. It deserves a good May release. So, all right, guys. So I'm going to call it in 3 minutes. And so that way we can wrap it up. I try to keep now the streams at 3 minutes. So of course, super chats change that if we get any of it. Um, any final comments that you guys have for this movie? I would like to hear. If you like I said, if you're not subscribed, by me subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment. Ryan, hey guys, I feel like if Scream is successful, you know what's next on the drawing board. What's next on the drawing board, Ryan? What's next? I feel if Scream is successful after even Halloween just now was successful, I feel what's next on the drawing board is we're going to get more slasher movies back out. We're going to get a new Freddy. We're going to get a new Jason. But the question is, how are they going to do them? Because Scream is basically a sequel slash reboot. Halloween was a sequel to the original that ignored all of the rest of them. So, what will if they did a Nightmare on Elm Street, where if they did a Nightmare on Elm Street, what would they do? How would they do it? I don't think it's going to be rebooted again. I think it's going to be a reboot slash sequel to probably one of the originals. So that's kind of where I feel maybe they'll just pick up right after the first one. You never know. Never know. Ryan says, I know what you did last summer. Actually, dude, they made a series out of that. It is rebooted already. It's a series. I believe it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon or something. But they made it a series. And from what I've seen of it, no, thank you. I'm nope, not for me. When I think I know what you did last summer, it's only the first movie. The second movie was fucking awful. So therefore, it's just that original. I love Sarah Michelle Gellar. Love Jennifer Love Hewitt. That's mine. But it's hard for me to watch that movie, only because Scary Movie just made fun of it so much that when I watch it, I think a scary movie, and that's bad. That's not good. David says, watch the Afterlife trailer. I'm hoping for another cartoon someday. They might. They might. It just depends on how successful it is. That people want Ghostbusters, because we got Ninja Turtles all over the place. So who knows? We might actually get that. Ryan says, so besides this topic, what's your opinion about the new Batman trailer? That will be tomorrow's video. That will be tomorrow's live stream if I do a live stream tomorrow or Wednesday. I am going to be doing the DC fandom. I'm going to be doing Batman, The Flash, all that then. And I'll be going over that. I kind of did a brief video today on the Batman and The Flash from DC fandom. Because I want to go into a whole. The reason why I'm not going to talk about it tonight is because I want to go into a whole big thing about Batman, about the Batman and everything. So I'm going to save that for another night. I do appreciate it, Ron. But yeah, that will be either tomorrow night or Wednesday night stream. So stay tuned for that, guys. I will be doing one then. In fact, I've already got my thumbnail made, so it's definitely coming. The Big O Show. Welcome, man. Pretty good movie. Now I wonder how the next one, how it will end. Dude, I am like, I don't even have a clue how it's going to end. I really wish I knew. The only thing I've heard, like I said, is that it's going to be a time jump from the end of this one. That it's not going to take right after this one. But I got a feeling it's going to have some placement right after. So we'll have to see on that. And then as maybe this new ghost is somehow the son of or grandchild of Peter. It wouldn't be the son of Billy or Stu because they were teenagers at the time. Oh, Big O Show coming in with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. I very much appreciate it. And you are currently MVP of the night, sir. And you probably will stay the MVP of the night because I am getting ready to get off. So I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. They shouldn't have showed all the kills in the trailer. Overall, a pretty good movie. Looking forward to the last film. Again, yes, a lot of the kills that I noticed, yes, a lot of them were in the trailers. Almost every one of them were in the trailers. And so therefore when you got to those scenes, you knew it was coming. You knew how they were going to die and everything. If they would have left that, say they would have just left the fire, if they would have left the fire scene alone, not showed him killing him and everything, just basically showing him coming out of the house. That's all you had to show was how. You didn't even have to show how he got out. Trailers give away too fucking much these days. I mean, yes, it still got me wanting to see it. I still seen it, but it gave away all the fucking kills. Now that you mention it, it did. And that is so fucking annoying. So yeah, I totally fucking agree, dude. I wish they wouldn't have done that. Still a mediocre movie and everything. To me, it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. But still, it's watchable. It's watchable. In fact, I'm probably, since I do have it on Peacock, probably because I watch Halloween movies every day, Halloween type movies every day for this month until Halloween. Probably I haven't decided on which movie I'm watching on Halloween itself. Usually I save Halloween for either the original Halloween. Since the 2018 version came out, I've now put that one in for that night, and then or Trick or Treat. Those are the ones I usually watch on Halloween, or even the night before on All Hallows Eve on the night before. Those are like my last ones I watch because that's when Halloween is. So therefore, that's just me. So I thought about maybe having watching Halloween 2018, and Halloween Kills all in a row on that night, on that day. Who knows? Because it is a Sunday, but football's on, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Oops, I didn't mean to take that off. Good, Ryan. Good night, guys. Great stream. Always nice to see it. Hey, thank you, Ryan, very much. Make sure to catch that Batman one when I do it tomorrow night, Wednesday night. Big O Show. Keep it up the great work, Chris. Thank you very much, sir. As directors of Batgirl said, the real Batman is in the movie. Which version they think they're talking about? Michael Keaton, Robert Pattinson, Ben Affleck, or a completely new actor? I don't know. I'll get in Batman talk on that stream that I will be doing later. Dave, plenty of MC movies are being pushed back further. And what do you say about that? It makes sense. I'm all right with. I like the fact that Doctor Strange is coming out in May instead of March. Um, they're getting it away from the Batman, which is fine. I don't think it would have affected it, to be honest with you, because Doctor Strange is becoming. A lot of people are now looking forward to Doctor Strange, and the more hype that it's getting for it, why not push it to that first weekend in May when that's when summer starts and your summer movies begin? That is the most anticipated. That's more anticipated than fucking Thor. So, great choice. I thought that was a good, good thing. Why the Last Man got canceled? Oh, really? Well, I only watched one episode. I never got to episode 2 or anything, so that kind of sucks. And Blade is going to be pushed back too. Yeah, Blade. Who knows when that'll ever come out? But I do thank you guys. Thank you very much for coming in. Big O Show, you are the MVP of the night. Like I said, hit that like button, guys. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And if you're catching the stream later, hit the comments and I will get back to you. Till next time, and have a good night, guys.